Let's go, Tommy. Let me see that speed. Eso. Juancito's in 06. And he's got a lot of talent. He's tired. He's so 15. Dale, Juancito. Dale, Juancito. Switch.
Miss Valentina is just something that sometimes people kind of underappreciate or don't really see what they do. And when I say people, I don't talk about our parents, because our parents do a phenomenal job appreciating her. But the role she plays is phenomenal. Like, it's has my back, you know. It makes it seem like I'm always busy, but with her, it makes my job 10 times easier. She's an assistant. She's an assistant coach. She's an academic advisor, which she did a phenomenal job. She boosted this team's GPA, overall GPA, from a 2.7 something to a 3.4. She's our athletic trainer. She does it all. And she's a woman that pushes these boys to the same thing. We have the same mindset. She's very motivational. She's like a mom to these boys, you know. Sometimes, you know, you have those moments where you're kind of scared to tell coach something, you know, because you're worried about that he's gonna, you know, hey, how's he gonna take it? So Miss Valentina tends to be that second person they can go to. And for me, it's a big help, you know. Every time we need something, she goes to right away. She's strict with, you know, organization and stuff like that. But for me, I have no words in how much she has done for this team, to the point that I feel sometimes whoever does her job is I understand, and I feel bad that if they get underappreciated by some people. But if she knows, like, if I could tell her every day how much the team and even I appreciate her, it would just, honestly, it's just insane. Like, I couldn't even handle all that stress, and just knowing that she's there as a support base is just fantastic, especially not just for me, but for the team in general.
Miss Valentina has honestly helped us a lot. Through injuries and academics, if a player was ever injured, she would be the first to step up and help the player. If a player was ever in need of studying, or if he ever need help with homework or something, she would also be the first to step up and help.
Hello, my name is Valentina, also known as Miss Valentina. I've been with the Hunters for 2 years now. In the beginning, I was just mainly in the background doing everything I could for Coach Eric and helping as much as I can with the team, where I became the team manager, helping parents, the coach, and the players with anything they needed regarding to the team administrative part. And also I became the academic advisor, where we're starting this role just to make sure the boys have their GPA on top, to make sure hopefully they get accepted into a college and get mainly there to motivate them and see their potentials when they cannot, unfortunately, sometimes for anything that comes in their way. But I'm just there to motivate them in their school, even in games when sometimes I'm known as like the team medic or athletic trainer in a way. I am certified to assist players whenever they need the medical attention, especially when they get injured. And also what made me get into soccer? Well, the question is, who made me into soccer? I would say Coach Eric. For those of you who don't know, he is my best friend, my future husband. But in reality, it all started 2 years ago when Coach Eric started coaching, and I was just there to be a supportive partner and motivating him and just helping him in whatever I could. But ever since I started being there more, I just start enjoying being at the games and just watching how he would coach and how the team would interact with each other and how everybody would just be such a family. So since I became more involved with the team and the parents and the players, I realized that I really enjoyed just being surrounded by kids, by everybody in the soccer field. Became more involved, and every time Coach Eric would need something, I would just be like, can I help? Can I help? I just loved being with them so much that he saw how much I enjoyed it, that he's just like, hey, you know, I really would love some help with like the administrative side of the team and just being more communicated with the parents, because he would coach all the time and sometimes he didn't have the time to do so as much as he wanted. So then he gave me that. More than happy. I was like, heck yeah, I am so down for it. And ever since then, I just felt more in love with it. I became very attached to the kids. To me, I got to know a lot of the players. Ever since 2018, we've had quite a few come in and come out of the team, but the majority has been very consistent. So the more I would just get to know the players, the more I would realize that these kids, these players, well, now they're a young man, but to me they're still our kids, because Coach Eric and I always say that Coach Eric and I don't have kids ourselves yet, but we say that right now we have 40 children of our own, because we consider every single player our personal kids, and we take care of them and love them like if they were our own. And honestly, all we want and genuinely want is to see their success, to see their dreams come true, and just to see them happy with everything. Basically, my role is just a little bit of everything. I would consider myself kind of like the team mom in a way, even though I'm the team manager, academic advisor, athletic trainer. But honestly, I just want to be or continue to be that person to guide them mentally, emotionally, in every step of the way when it comes to their life, their sport. And these boys have made such an impact in my life that I originally thought I wanted to do a certain career. But ever since that I started being with these kids, helping these kids coach with coaching, I realized that not only do I want to do this in the soccer fields, but also in life, where I am now at the University of Central Florida pursuing my dream to continue to be a psychologist, just like I do with the boys, or I'm trying my best to do if they allow me to, is that I want to continue mentoring people, motivating them and seeing their capacities, their potential, when sometimes unfortunately, and I've encountered quite a few players who have impacted my life in such a huge way, that I see their hunger to grow big in this profession in soccer. And they even confess to me how their families sometimes don't even support them, but I want to be that person, or I am that person, to at least tell them that I do believe in them, that I do believe in them, whether they do college and play there, or they just want to go straight to the professional field of soccer. But I just want to be that person, or continue to be that person, them, and just push them to their limits. Sometimes they give up because they don't hear what they want to hear from their families, or from their coach, or from whoever, or even themselves sometimes. But I want to be that person to push these players to achieve their goals. Is just mainly giving them affirmations that anything is possible in life, as long as you don't give up and as long as you believe in yourself. And my main goal here, at least in the team, on top of being the team manager and their academic advisor and their athletic trainer, but my main goal here is to be their biggest support they can ever find, and that I will always. Why I want to tell the boys, they're seeing this, is that anything I say is to help you guys, is to motivate you guys. And if there's anything that I can help you, please don't ever hesitate to talk to me, because I does not believe that nothing is possible in life. In fact, anything is possible in life. I've been told so many no's in my life that I can testify that I've proven every single no that it is possible. Being said, I just have to say that my experience with the Hunters has been by far the best. You guys have changed my life in the most positive way ever, and I want to thank every single one of you to let me be part of your lives and your team, and also you guys are the dream team. You guys have everything in your hands to be the team, the people who you want to be. Don't let anybody tell you no. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't, that nothing is possible, because you guys are a living example through your coach. He was told no so many times. He gave up so many things in life to realize that his passion is coaching. And believe me, not because he's my partner, but because I see it, and I just want to see every single one of you grow, go far in life, and just we want to make sure that all of your dreams come true. And never forget that we're always going to be the dream team, a family, whether we lose, whether we tie. Thank you, boys, for letting me be part of your lives. Thank you, Coach Eric, for letting me be part of their lives, and to be part of this amazing team, the Hunters, the dream team. And I know that we will continue to grow and go far in life. Remember, boys, never give up on your dreams. And remember, the sky is the limit. God bless every single one of you, and I'm looking forward to the next new chapter of our lives. See you soon.
She's always she always has her medical stuff ready for whenever anybody gets an injury or anything like that. So whenever I had an injury, she was able to provide the stuff I needed, whether it was a massager to just relax my muscle, for then I was able to go back into the practice.
Miss Valentina ha sido muy importante para mí en el proceso académico, y en especial cuando me lesioné de la rodilla para salir de ese mal trago.
Miss Valentina has been a great help. You know, she's an amazing assistant coach for us, basically. She helps Coach Eric, she helps us. You know, when there's injuries, she's there. She's got the equipment, she's got the aid. She's got a good amount of knowledge to help us, and when we do our stretches, and she keeps up with us on our academics as well.
How has she helped you when it comes to your academics or when you've been injured?
Well, especially recently when I came back from a little bit of a hamstring injury. It was just hurting a little bit, but it affected my practice, and there was a day where we did sprints and it just affected me quite a lot. And so she was there for me. She had a massage gun, and she had the right creams, and, you know, everything just to help me out. And especially when some of the teammates were feeling down, she was there for them. And especially academics, you know, she keeps up with us on our grades. She makes sure we give daily reports, and she's very on top of everything.
The team, same with everyone. She's really always been there when there's injuries. And I remember one day it was our fitness test, and some players weren't really as conditioned as others. She was there for every single one of our players that needed help.
To know that you kind of have an athletic trainer by your side is weight off your shoulders. We've had so many times that I'm literally in the middle of a game coaching, someone gets hurt, they're on the bench, and I'm trying to balance on one thing, I'm trying to go to the other thing, but how she takes care of the players, it's, like I said, it just runs so smoothly because we had an Orlando City tournament where our keeper, Devin, he got hurt, just impacted it, and we pulled him off, and just knowing I could worry about my sub, changing something tactical, and knowing that she just took care of Devin, it was just weight off my shoulders. And one practice and a condition day, it was bad. We had kids just left and right dropping like flies, and because they were exhausted, and a little corner, she took care of them, and I could just run the practice smoothly. So when it comes to the injury aspect and all that extra stuff that players will talk about, she's a huge help. I'm not even gonna lie.
Miss Valentina actually helped a lot of people in the recruitment process, and she actually helped most of us with academically because our GPAs went really high and we got like a 3.4 out of the whole team.
Miss Valentina has been really good with taking care of us, being like a mother of the team, helping us with injuries, her being on the medical field to learn about how our injuries like growth or pulled muscle, and then with the academics, always trying to get us to the grade level and the GPA that we need to be recruited.
How has she helped you when it comes to your academics or when you've been injured?
She helps all of us out with grades. If we're failing, she try to get us to the highest grade level that we can get so we could boost our GPA. And for injuries, she helps us out by taking it smoothly, not putting so much force on the injury, stretching well, stretching properly, eating the right things, not only just injured, but eating the right thing from when we don't practice together.
Ms. Valentina has been super helpful when it comes to the team because she can help us get better if we're injured. She can also help out in a lot of the academic because she wants us to send our grades in. That makes me want to have to fix them, so she pushes me to do better in school.
She's been amazing. She really has been. She's pushed us and she's helped us with everything. She does everything that she can for us, and I'm very grateful for her being there and just being someone that could help us. And she's doing an amazing job and still is.
She helps me a lot. She actually cares about the players. They're like parents to me. They care about me so much. They want nothing but the best for me.
Honestly, I really love how Miss Valentina has always been on top of us to do good in school, honestly, because there's sometimes that I wouldn't even remember how I'm doing in school, and now at least I have someone that I'm able to rely on, another person who I'm able to rely on that can help me stay up on top of my studies is really helpful, and I really can't wait for next year to start for it and I could get back into the books.
Helped me a lot. She tells me always put eyes. Basically, she provides me with a lot of good stuff, and when I get injured, she knows what to tell me what to do, and she always tells me to get rest, and she really helps me out in a really good way.
She's been amazing, especially with me. She helped me push forward in school when I hit a roadblock, and she's never let me look back, and it's really been a help.
To have not just a co-worker, but a partner, a girlfriend, soulmate that stands by your side a lot of the times when you work, I think it's just an extra motivational boost, especially for a coach. I've known people that always say, hey, you can't work with family, or how you kind of feel like uncomfortable working with someone that's super close, like a wife. Do you feel uncomfortable working with your girlfriend? My answer has always been no, just for the fact that I feel like it's an extra boost of help. Sometimes I don't come up with ideas and she comes up with it, and I feel like it's just fantastic. And because of that, I think we're the team that we are today when it comes to organization and all that good stuff. You know, the academic side, she took care of it in a heartbeat and in a matter of weeks, because it was the last quarter, and showing that, it shows the type of person she is. She's very motivational. A lot of players have come up to me, told me that she's a mother figure. That every time she's not at practice, you know, because she has something with school, they always tell me, Coach, what happened to Miss Valentina? Is everything okay? That shows that there's something good going on there. You know, when you kind of don't want to see someone around, then there's something wrong. But I think in this case, this is very good, and her bond with the players for me means a lot. And not only there, but I can't explain how much I love her. And just knowing the fact that she's there on the field, shares the same passion as I do, supports me as I support her, is, I think, a huge step of not only a successful relationship, but it shows that you can overcome anything together, whether it's in life, whether it's in academics, whether it's in sports. So I'm very blessed to have her by my side when it comes to that.